transition defensively to them, which allows kickouts for threes. So we're going to see who does it best in terms of knocking in those three-point shots tonight.
Mystics are wearing their home reds tonight, and Phoenix in their road purple with orange trim. As Griner will jump center with LaToya Sanders. Griner's got a bit of a height advantage.
A smidge.
Just a touch.
6'8" and 6'3", 6'4" for Sanders.
We're all set to go from Cap One Arena. Yep, easy tip is won by the Mercury. And Taurasi will control, guarded by Ruffin Pratt.
Well, high ball screen action against Washington's man-to-man defense.
Draws the double, does Griner. Bonner can hit that three. That runs long and tipped up by Griner, no, and come down with it on the Mystics. Here comes Tolliver front court. Guarded by Taurasi.
Man-to-man also for Phoenix.
Between the wickets, 11 on the shot clock. Sanders got a mismatch there with Taurasi. Kick out, TRP. Cloud down low to Deladon. 4 on the shot clock. Tasha Cloud, oh, she may have wanted to shoot it there with 1 on the shot clock. Runs long, and TRP with the board. Deladon fires away and picks up right where she left off the other night with a 3. And the Mystics up 3-zip.
Great patience by the Mystics as Taurasi misses a transition 3, and that's what Washington has to be aware of as well. Make sure you're back and ready to guard and defend against that 3. Push Phoenix off that 3-point line.
Tolliver, oh, she's going to crack a 3. That one is a little bit too strong, and long rebound to Sancho Little, front court January. Just skip to Bonner. Pull-up jumper from Dewana Bonner is good.
Dewana Bonner, one of 3 players for Phoenix playing over 30 minutes a game. Griner and Taurasi, the other 2. But she is really playing well after missing last season, giving birth to twins.
That's right. Deladon handoff. Ruffin Pratt elbow jumper way too strong. And Griner with the rebound.
And that's usually Tierra Ruffin Pratt's sweet spot. She just didn't get squared up. And Sancho Little trying to set a drag screen for Taurasi got caught up.
So offensive foul turned over early by the Mercury. So possession for the Mystics just underway.
Well, nice patience so far for Washington. The last time these 2 teams played, Elena Deladon did not play, neither did Natasha Cloud. But Washington ended up with the victory and scored 103 points on the road.
Cloud looking down low, finding Sanders, turns.
Oh yeah!
Now backing down, Little spins, lost it, and it's off of the Mystics. Turned over.
It was a good idea right there for Sanders, and you know it was open. There's no double team coming, so yes, it was a turnover, but now you know when you catch it again, you can go to work.
Taurasi trying to go to work against Ruffin Pratt down low. Finds Griner, and what's the whistle? Is that oh, that's a very soft foul called on Sanders. Just hear Coach go, are you kidding me? And I'm going to agree with that. Oh, that was just a very soft foul.
I didn't see any advantage gained, but we'll take a look.
Well, 10 to shoot for Little, and that jumper is good. And the Mercury, first lead, albeit very early, 4-3.
And Sancho Little signed a free agent contract back in February of this year. With the Atlanta Dream before that.
Cloud for 3, knocks it down. Cloud down for 3. Mystics back up by 2. First bucket of the night for Natasha Cloud.
Yeah, strong addition to Natasha Cloud's offensive repertoire has been the 3-point shot this season. Put in a lot of work.
Good ball movement by the Mercury. Get it down low to Griner. Tie ball game, 6 apiece.
Well, Griner, if you don't give her extra attention and you sit right behind her at 6'8", it's easy work in there for her on the block.
Cloud swings it to Sanders. Backdoor cut. Ruffin Pratt got it. Kick out Tolliver. Good quick pass to Sanders. That one's short. Hustle play by TRP. Good job. 4 to shoot. Deladon. Deladon's got the hot hand carried over from last game. She's got 5 points.
And that thing has a nice high arc and a nice soft touch going through the net. But Tierra Ruffin Pratt keeping possessions alive for the Mystics on 2 hustle plays on the offensive boards.
Trying to feed Griner down low, and she scores again.
Brittany Griner has improved her offensive touch and her selection of shots down inside. She's got the baby hook on that one.
Tolliver ball fake the three, then scoops baseline and scores. Christy Tolliver.
Tolliver took that baseline right away from Little. Finished in there.
Nifty pass to Rossi, blocked by Deladon, but Little's right there to clean it up and scores. And we expected a high-scoring game, and so far both teams shooting very well from the field.
Nice primary defensive play there by Deladon, but it got deflected right into the hands of a Mercury player for the finish. But Deladon just over 1 block a game, blocking the blocks leader in the WNBA. Griner with 3 a game for her.
On the shot clock, Sanders lost it. 2-on-1 the other way. Bonner finding Little. Good hands by Cloud, but too much of a cut down foul on Cloud. So free throws coming up for the Phoenix Mercury.
Just the extra hustle plays by Tierra Ruffin-Pratt have really paid dividends for the Mystics. Deladon ripping nets once again, but Tierra Ruffin-Pratt was the one who threw that pass to Deladon. And let's not forget that Sanders set a solid screen, so it takes a lot of teamwork. Yes, we see the finished product and the shot going through the net, but there's so much behind the limelight that goes into making great plays.
Sancho Little averaging about 8 and 5 a game, makes the first free throw. She's been in the league a long time.
14 years.
Hats off to her. Makes them both. Phoenix back up by 2. 5.5 left here, first quarter. Tolliver off the screen. Bonner switches out on her. 12 to shoot. Deladon. They swing it back to Tolliver. Oh, she was thinking 3. Step back deep 2. Short. Sanders almost got the rebound, but here comes Phoenix. Taurasi finding Griner. Good catch. Turnaround jumper. Runs long, but there's Sancho Little again. Offensive rebound. And the Mystics can the Phoenix Mercury can reset. Good pass down low from Taurasi to Griner, who's got 6 quick points.
Diana Taurasi, yes, she has scored in double figures in 16 of 17 games for Phoenix, but she can make plays for her teammates because of the attention she draws defensively.
Deladon's 3, first miss of the game for her. Phoenix with a 4-point advantage. Bonner. Back out to Rossi looking for her first points. But she's got 3 assists. They get 4 assists on the backdoor cut. And no look from Taurasi.
That weak side coverage, you can see that Christy Tolliver was just a beat late there. You have to be off into the ball. You can't get caught ball watching like Tolliver did on that particular play.
8-zip run right now for Phoenix. Largest lead of the game at 6, 16-10, 4 to play first quarter. 8 on the shot clock for Ruffin-Pratt. Going left, TRP with the left hand. Too much on it. Good defense by Little. Played straight up. 5-on-4 the other way. January lob down. Griner skip. Bonner trying to take Deladon. Euro stepping with the left hand. Nope.
Good recovery that time by Elena Deladon, not allowing an easy shot along the baseline.
Deladon got it on the run. Jumper, too much on it. Oh, TRP could have gone right up. Instead, she gives it back out to Cloud. Shot clock does not reset at 8. Deladon got hit, and she'll be shooting 2 free throws. When we come back, 3:22 left here. Fast start for the Phoenix Mercury. Elena Deladon, we know she can score, but she's playing some defense as well here tonight with the block on Brittany Griner. 60-10 early. Phoenix. Mystics trail early 16-10. A Mystics fan, send your favorite Mystics players to the 2018 WNBA All-Star Game Saturday, July 28th in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tweet hashtag WNBA vote with the player's first and last name or Twitter handle, or retweet one of our posts using hashtag WNBA vote. You can also vote for your favorite players online or by using the WNBA app. Voting ends Thursday, July 12th. Phoenix is 8-2 on the road this year.
Yeah.
So they're good away from the PHX.
Yeah, they've been great. They've won 10 of their last 12 games. And 6 straight on the road have been in the win column, and they could break a record. They've won 5 straight before. 6 straight is coming up, maybe 7. for them because they are on their 4-game road trip right now. And right in the midst of that, the longest for them of the year.
Taurasi almost got her pass taken away. Now they get Griner on the block. Oh, quick, strong move from Brittany. Griner just went right by Crystal Thomas, who just checked in. And Griner's off to a fast start. 8 points, 2 rebounds.
They've got to push and slide. You can stabilize your position, but then you've got to move your feet and slide and take away angles to the rim.
Deladon got little in the air. Jumper is good for Elena Deladon. 9 points for Elena to lead the Mystics.
This looks effortless when it comes to offensive prowess for Elena Deladon.
Oh, good defense by TRP to take the offensive foul. Deladon off to a fast start, 3 of 5 shooting.
Well, this is what makes her so special. You just don't know what Elena Deladon is going to do when she gets the ball. She's going to show it to you, so you have to come up and contest it. And great job by her to sell that up fake. And one dribble pull up on that mid-range was just beautiful to watch, fundamentally.
2.5 left here, first quarter. Mystics trail by 4. Now to Deladon, lost it. Did she save it? No, turned over. That is the 3rd of the game for the Mystics. Von Turner just checked in.
I mean, that started to look
So did Mitchell. Remember, Mitchell played for the Mystics for what, half a season, a couple years ago?
Yeah, she was here a couple of years ago, but signed an extension to stay with Phoenix until 2020.
Mitchell. Low Curry's going to check in for the Mystics.
Well, Curry spent some time in Phoenix after she left Washington after 8 seasons. She knows everyone well on this roster, traveled with them for a season and a half, actually.
Griner to inbound to Little, now to Mitchell, trying to get her established on the post against Thomas. 8 on the shot clock. Bonner draws a couple defenders, kick out for 3. That's what Mitchell does. Got a feet set, knocks down 3.
And Mitchell, just another weapon from the outside for Phoenix as Washington turns it over. And Tolliver kind of led Curry to the sideline on that. And if you're a guard who's running the lane, you can't turn your body facing the sideline. You've got to turn it facing the court so that the guard can lead you there. And you can see Mitchell ripping the nets from 3, shooting 28% this season for Phoenix.
Lead is at 7, largest of the game. Oh, that's a tough turnaround, Jay. Good defense by Thomas. Taylor Hill, who just checked in, comes away with the board. Taylor hesitation, now kick out to Curry. Front court, Tolliver. Going left, trying to take Mitchell off the dribble. Oh, nice pass to the flash. Crystal Thomas for 2.
And that's why you move well without the basketball. Against Connecticut, Christy Tolliver had 8 assists. Even though she wasn't making shots like normal, she set up her teammates just like that.
So we approach 1 minute left here, first quarter. Mitchell trying to take Deladon off the dribble. Kick out Bonner, 5 on the shot clock. Oh, nice crossover from Bonner. Kick out for a deep 3 for Mitchell. Nope. Thomas grabs a rebound. Here comes Christy Tolliver. Interesting that Deladon spent all 9 minutes here in the first quarter. Tolliver's 3 way off the mark. We've talked about her fitness level with Coach a lot. Looks like she's almost fully back with plays like that. Keeps it alive to Thomas.
Well, Tolliver and Deladon have not come off the court here in the first quarter.
Christie again finding Thomas, gathers, go up strong. Had it there for a second. Better maybe Deladon 3 in and out. And the shot clock is off with 17 seconds left first quarter. 5-point advantage for Phoenix. Mitchell in and out dribble. Griner lost it going up, but they call a foul. As I'm not sure what coach is asking for here. Maybe on the high screen that was set by Phoenix. He is not happy. So 2 free throws coming up for Brittany Griner. So yeah, it's a little emotional already.
A little heated.
Yeah.
Thought it was hot outside. today here in DC.
Well, I will say this. If you are an official and you have an issue with the coach, you tee them up. And guess what happens? The coach would stop barking at you. But when you start to yell back,
you can't do that.
Can't do that.
Right.
3.3 seconds left. Griner with a very fast start with 10 points. Tolliver at the horn. And that is the end of the first quarter. Phoenix with a 7-point advantage over the Washington Mystics here in DC on a Saturday night. As we get set for the start of the second quarter, get your group in the game with the Mystics group tickets and experiences packages. Enjoy a night out with friends and family. Enjoy a one-of-a-kind fan experience. Visit WashingtonMystics.com today. Start the second quarter. Elena Deladon at 9 points in that first quarter. She gets a breather. Griner, as you said, talking about that wingspan, blocking Mo Curry. And Phoenix controls.
Yeah, Mo Curry and Brittany Griner shared a little wry smile with each other after that one. After Mo spent some time, as we said, in Phoenix already. Brittany Griner averaging 3 blocks a game. You've got to give her a ball fake and a show and go on her. You can't take it up over top of her. We said she had an 86-inch wingspan. That's a long way up.
Taurasi to inbound with Little, Turner, Mitchell, and Griner, who's got 10 points, 2 rebounds. Shot clock is at 10. Hook shot runs long. Tiana Hawkins has just checked in with the rebound. Off to Taylor Hill with Thomas, Tolliver, and Mo Curry. Swings it to Hawkins. Tolliver, guarded by Mitchell. Lob down, draws a double. Good defense by Little and Phoenix. And with 8 seconds on the shot clock, we've got a jump ball.
Well, Washington is doing a good job in terms of getting good ball reversals, but then once you get it, you've got to be decisive. What's your next action on the catch? You're going to penetrate, try to draw some defensive attention to yourself, and then try to set up your teammates. But it just looks like they're moving the ball well, but they're not making good choices once they catch it after the swing.
7-point lead for Phoenix. Griner again. Really trying to get her established, and for good reason. That jumper short. Good job by Hawkins to box out. Front court Hill.
It was a good job defensively also to keep Griner that far away from the basket.
Thomas got it swatted away. Good hands by Little. Just forced a jump ball, and it gets the theft. Mitchell. Pull up Jay. Short. Tipped out, controlled by Mo Curry. Outlet to Tolliver. Front court. Picks up her dribble. I think she was looking for Hawkins. Now Hill trying to take Taurasi. Oh, good jab step. Is she going up? Shooting 2? I believe so. 2 coming up for Taylor Hill with a nasty move there to get by Taurasi.
That's the Taylor Hill we're used to seeing. Y'all know her prowess from 3. Mike Tebow said, hey, don't forget, she was a driver and finisher at Ohio State. And for her first couple of seasons here as well in DC. It's just so good to see her get that first step back. She's been working on that over the last several games since her return.
Hill rattles the first one in. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough, who had a really excellent night against the Liberty the other night, checks in for her first action. Griner's going to take a seat with 10 points. Hill 1 of 2. Oh, offensive rebound. Mercury fell asleep. Thomas got it with the left hand. Good strong move from Crystal Thomas.
And that's just the sturdiness of Crystal Thomas inside. She's going to give you extra possessions and power it up and finish in traffic at the rim.
Taurasi still looking for her first points. Oh, that's a tough shot. Good block by Hawkins, who's it off the Mystics. 9 on the shot clock. Taurasi so far 0 of 2, but must have 4 assists. Deladon checking back in for Crystal Thomas.
And just right here, a nice pivot and square up by Crystal Thomas, and a strong 1-2 step to finish at the rim like that under pressure.
On the run, Taurasi blocked, but right to Sancho Little. Shot clock violation. Not off in time as Taurasi getting rejected by the Mystics defense.
Yeah, Taylor Hill right there getting all ball on the swipe and block. Tried to get a penetration there. Taurasi trying to turn the corner. And good defense by Washington, and that's not discussed enough. We talk about their balanced scoring, which they bring to the table every night, but their defense will win them games. That's what Mike Tebow said. We're not making shots, our defense has to come through, and that's what happened against New York.
Hawkins, layup, no, fight for it, won by Phoenix. Turner looking up, got Parker Kimbrough in the air, and then Curry commits the giveaway foul to stop Turner's momentum. So possession for Phoenix, just the second team foul on the Mystics.
Yeah, Yvonne Turner out of Nebraska in 2010 signed a free agent contract with Phoenix last year and started in place of Breon January when she was out with a foot injury. She had actually missed 2 games earlier on this season with a calf injury.
Taurasi's three, no good. The other way, Mystics to Taylor Hill for three. That's way short. And Taurasi controls it and will push it. Under 7 to play second quarter. Good D by Mercury. Playing straight up. Phoenix wanted a foul. Hill the distance against Little. +1. Taylor Hill going to the free throw line after a strong move. Defense leading to offense, Christy.
Well, just solid defense, straight up, and good positioning as well by Curry. And here's Taylor Hill on the move up the court for the finish with contact. And I was holding my breath a little bit. I just get nervous. I mean, when someone has an injury, even when they don't, on a fast break, it's always a little stressful, like how hard are you going to get hit? But for Taylor Hill, you know, she's worked so hard to get back. You know, after tearing her ACL mid-July last season at Indiana. But the patience of the staff is what she credits for giving her the confidence to return to the court full strength.
Mystics right now on a 6-zip run to open the second quarter, and the Phoenix Mercury have called a full timeout. We'll take one as well with 6:42 left here, second quarter. And the Phoenix Mercury, their lead, which was once at 7, has been trimmed to 1, 23-22. Brittany Griner leads the way with 10 points for the Mercury. Deladon's got 9 points.
Brittany Griner last year was the scoring champion in the WNBA, and she and Elena Deladon were in the same class. Griner was the #1 overall pick that year.
That's right.
Just look at the great defense by Monique Curry on Diana Taurasi, the only player in WNBA history to score over 8,000 points, and then the finish with contact there by Taylor Hill. It's just the staunch defense, you know, has Washington 4th in the league this year in steals. 7.7 steals a game, and Mike Tebow, while that's great in terms of overall stats, he wants to see some continuity in the court in terms of team defense. We already saw Christy Tolliver on that backside not being aware of a cutter. So you have to be low enough so if someone cuts, you can get that arm in the passing lane and deny any cuts off the ball. So just instances like that is what Mike Tebow wants to see continue to improve.
8 bench points already. Taylor Hill with 4 points, as well as Crystal Thomas. If you can get her involved, that's always a bonus for the Mystics. And for the Mercury right now, Taurasi 0 for 5 start. I'm talking with the younger Tebow before the game tonight. He was saying basically, yeah, we know that Taurasi at some point is going to get hers. We just have to do our best to try to contain her.
Yeah, they did a really good job the last time these two teams met. You know, Taurasi, for as awesome as she is as an offensive player, she scored in double figures in every single game except that one against Washington where she had 9 points.
Now the timeout, January. Top circle guarded by Ruffin Pratt. There's Taurasi. Switched out, Deladon's on her. 9 on the shot clock. Taurasi. Chest pass to January, now back to Taurasi, trying to get Griner on the block. Got it. Tough shot, +1.
You could see the double team was coming from Tiana Hawkins, but it was a little bit too late to cause any disruption on Brittany Griner. But right here, You see it. She's coming middle. And Hawkins was coming down, but you have to be careful because you're coming down to help off of Taurasi. So you've got to be able to recover quickly if that's the case, or if you're helping down, trust your teammates to help off on you to contest any outside shots.
Griner's already got 13 points. So half of the Mercury's offense, courtesy of Brittany Griner. So we approach 6 minutes left here, second quarter. Hill swings it. Now Hawkins, handoff. Hill. Stops, pops, plus one. Taylor Hill drawing the foul on January. And a chance for her 7th points off the bench for the Mystics.
Yeah, Taylor Hill getting back into a groove, trying to create some space right there. Around January, got a piece of the arm. Let's see here. Oh, a little tiny bit. And you know what? It was she broke the principle of verticality ever so slightly, but she did come down.
Mystics have a chance to cut it to 1 with the free throw. As a team, 5 of 6. Would they have one miss against the Liberty? It was like 21 to 22.
No, that was a big difference in the game. These are the two top free throw shooting teams in terms of efficiency. Phoenix sitting number 1, Washington number 2.
Good job by Sanders forcing Griner baseline. Kick out to Bonner, 7 on the shot clock. Bonner, that's a tough shot. But they got a foul whistled on the Mystics for a push. It's tough to defend when it seems like she has multiple pivot feet.
Yeah. It was an up fake, jab.
Jab, jab, yep.
And a step. Let's take a look, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Here she comes. The ball is up.
That's
and
a
then,
travel.
oh, that left foot was picked up twice on that one by Bonner.
Yeah, that's one of the calls that they are it just doesn't get called that much anymore.
Well, that makes it tough. And you know, Tiara Ruffin-Pratt standing right there, one of the better defenders in the WNBA. And that's the main reason why she's starting today. She did a terrific job on Diana Taurasi, and that's what Eric Tebow was also telling us prior to the game.
28-25. Taylor Hill, hot hand, short. Taurasi with the rebound. Look away to January, right wing. Oh, January trying to cross over. Deladon does. Reversal. Nope. Sanders going high for the rebound.
And when you're in transition defense, sometimes you're going to find yourself in mismatched situations like Deladon did, but good job by her not to foul on that drive.
Deladon gets it. And look at that on the pass. Taken away by Griner. 3-on-3. Oh, Taurasi pull up 3. He knew it was a He pops in the 3. First bucket of the game for her, 31-25. TRP gets fouled by Taurasi.
We'll call that a pass, though. I'm not sure if they'll count that as a block, but Diana Taurasi, boy, I tell you what, the White Mamba, that's what Kobe Bryant coined her. He's the Black Mamba. That's what he said. I didn't make that up. Okay, so that's just what it is. But Diana Taurasi is just one of the most fierce competitors I've ever seen, men or women. And if you look at the three-point prowess of Diana Taurasi and what she's been able to do in her career, I was looking at some numbers of NBA players. The first to 1,000 made threes. She's in the top 5. She's 4th if you include NBA players all time.
Sanders looking for Hill. Now skips it. Tolliver ball fakes. Jumper. Score. Christy Tolliver. Baseline jumper. 4 points for Christy. And the deficit is 4 on the inbound. Stolen by Sanders. Drew the foul on Griner. And the Kaplan crowd loves the hustle by Latoya Sanders. The sneakiness to get in there and get that inbounds pass stolen by her.
She's just so long and lanky, but right here, Christy Tolliver rising, firing from mid-range along the baseline, trying to get some things going offensively for the Mystics. And then Sanders stepping right in for the steal. And drew contact from Griner. But Washington shooting 85% from the free throw line on the season. And Phoenix just a hair above that, just over 85%. So if it comes down to it, the way they shoot threes and free throws, it's going to be pretty amazing if it's down the stretch in a close contest tonight.
Griner left elbow, finding Taurasi. Good look for her. Runs too strong. Tolliver looking up front court. Finds Cloud, who hit a three earlier. Finds Sanders, got position. Sanders scores.
And that's what Coach Tebow told us. Latoya Sanders becoming more and more comfortable in their court-to-court offensive sets, not just relying on her offensive rebounds and putbacks.
They try to force it into Griner, who knocked it out of bounds. Oh, it's clearly on Brittany Griner's left hand. Oh. Wow. So that's a missed call.
Yeah, there was this really good defensive pressure there, but the lob pass into Sanders, a nice turnaround jumper. A nice soft touch. You know, she has full extension with her long arms, getting that shot up and over.
31 apiece, January. Short. Mystics right now, chance to take the lead. Tied at 31 apiece. Deladon, that's classic vintage. The Mystics up by 2. Deladon's got 11. 8-zip run for the home team.
WNBA's MVP in 2015 shot it over the 2009 MVP and Diana Taurasi on that.
Taurasi 1 of 8 now after that miss. Hand off to Tolliver. We approach 3 minutes left here, first half. Mystics 10-5 record and Phoenix 12-5, and we got a push, I think, on January trying to guard Deladon.
And Washington trying to take advantage of mismatches on pick-and-roll situations, so a two-man game between Tolliver and Deladon caused that switch with Little in January.
So Deladon with the Mercury over the line, that's the player you at least want to foul. 2 free throws for Deladon. Who's nearly automatic from the free throw line. 12 points, 4 rebounds already.
Diana Taurasi actually leads the WNBA in free throw percentage, shooting 96%. 40% from 3, and 75% of her offense comes from either free throws or threes. And Eric Tebow told us that. So they're going to try to keep her off the line and away from the three-point line as well.
With 3 minutes left here, first half, the Mercury have called a timeout. As the Mystics right now enjoying their largest lead of the game on a 10-zip run. Mystics lead by 4 over Phoenix. Mystics enjoying a 4-point lead. Hey, here's your chance to dress like the pros and rep your Washington Mystics. Visit the Mystics online team shop to score the latest Nike team gear, authentics, jerseys, and other Mystics merchandise. Visit WashingtonMystics.com today to shop today. Out of the timeout, Phoenix down by 4, trying to get Taurasi going here. That 3 is runs long. And look at Tasha Cloud, that's my ball. And then she almost lost it. But Sanders has it, and they can reset. Taurasi just 1 of 9.
That's what Washington did well last time these two teams matched up. They did a good job of contesting and disrupting Taurasi from the outside.
5 on the shot clock for Ruffin Pratt. 2. They're going to let him play. I don't think it touched the rim, but advantage Phoenix. Turner looking to Taurasi. Trying to get Griner down low, finding Little wide open. That's what happens, drawing all that attention.
Yep, Camille Little just was creeping along that weak side. Like, I can be here if you need me to. And Griner dropped that dime right there for the easy lay-in by Little.
Tolliver trying to take Little off the dribble, kick out. Cloud for 3. Too much on it. And there's Griner with that length. Tips it out to Bonner. Head of steam, cut off. Good job by the Mystics defensively. But then Bonner Euro steps by Tolliver for 2.
A great recognition there by Bonner to up and under against the mismatch against Tolliver in terms of size.
They're all tied up at 35 apiece. 5th time this game has been tied. With under 90 seconds left first half. Ruffin Pratt. Skip. Tolliver, 6 on the shot clock. Trying to take Turner. Triple. Nope. Here comes Bonner. 3 on 3. Deladon trying to steal it from behind. Bonner! Somehow, some way. Boy, oh boy, the general roll on that one.
That's the finger roll with some butter and jelly. My goodness, that thing, how did she get that to
and
go?
to her credit, she had to do that because she had picked up her dribble and there was no other option.
She's going 100 miles an hour.
Ruff and Pratt trying to get Deladon on the block. 6 on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper from Deladon, in and out. And Little regroups with the rebound, and they can go 2 for 1 if they recognize it. Taurasi, right wing. Turner, straight on, dribbled, then a beat. So Phoenix closing out this first half with a nice little run of their own. They've got a 4-point lead, 8-zip run for Phoenix. 3-second differential, game to shot clock here. Cloud going left, now right. 5 to play. To shoot, rather. Tolliver, a difficult 3. There's Sanders. Putback's no good with 3 seconds. And Turner will hoist it at the hole. And that will do it for the first half. As the Phoenix Mercury end the half on an 8-zip run. That was following the Mystics' 10 straight points. And at halftime, it is the Mercury 39-35. Look at that. Nifty shots from DeWanna Bonner. She had 8 points in that first half. Brittany Griner led the way for the Mercury with 13. And Sanders on the other side at 4. Elena Deladon at 13 for the Washington Mystics. 39-30. The tops in the first half, both struggling mightily. And second chance points, as we mentioned, advantage Mystics. But what's the difference going to be for DC in the second half?
I think it's going to be free throws. I think it's going to come down to the free throw line. I mean, 100% for Phoenix, 90% for Washington. And, you know, who's going to blink first? I mean, both teams knew coming in that either team shot well from 3. And they've done a good job, both teams, defensively of taking that away. So it's going to come down to little things, finishing in the paint and free throws.
Tolliver into the paint, kick out Cloud. 7 on the shot clock. Triple for Christie is short. Tolliver struggling from beyond distance. 0 of 6 from 3-point range.
That's not going to stop Christy Tolliver from taking shots and making shots. We saw her make 5 in the first half against Connecticut as Taurasi misses there. And then didn't hit another 3 until the final seconds of that game. So she's not going to shy away because it's not falling through.
Taurasi 1 of 10 after that miss. And another 3-point shot goes errant. 2 of 13 now from 3 for the Mystics. The other way, Phoenix will launch. That's no good. So both teams struggling from beyond the arc.
We were talking about a key for Washington would be to get Brittany Griner in pick and roll situations, pull her away from the basket. Phoenix is switching on those actions.
Deladon's 3 runs short, but got her own rebound. Deep 2 is good from Deladon. 15 points on 5 of 10 shooting. And the lead is down to 2 for the Mercury.
Well, she just has such an easy cadence to her shot. You just know when it's going to go in, just because of the rhythm that she shoots it in. You know when she rushes it, and you know when she's off balance. That one was pretty.
Good job by Sanders to anticipate the entry. Steal for the Mystics. Deladon powers through 2 defenders and scores. Deladon ties it up. She's got 17.
She has been in A-game mode, and that's alpha mode. Mike Thibault had a meeting with her about a week and a half ago and said, hey, you're still that player, and you can be that here in D.C., and she has not turned around since then.
Griner answers on the other end. 15 points, 3 rebounds. Tolliver now to Deladon. Oh. Jab step jumper, nope. Taurasi. Phoenix controls with a 2-point advantage. Oh, Taurasi a 3, runs out. Just not going down for Taurasi tonight.
So they like to look for that high ball screen and transition from Brittany Griner. And count on you going underneath so she can stick that shot, but just not getting her feet set.
Nope.
Diana Taurasi missing another 3.
Oh, Tolliver had the defender. She should have gone up for the layup, right?
I think so. I think maybe she saw the shadow of Brittany Griner in an eye shot. But the power move by Elena Delle Donne right there, splitting the defense, help side not there to impact that play. Just another reason why Elena Delle Donne is a perfect fit, not just because it's close to home, but the pieces around her here in DC fit her style of play.
Taurasi going left, spins, finds Griner. Turnaround shot, no good. Good outlet from Sanders Tolliver. 1-on-2 the other way. Finds Delle Donne, who's got the hot hand. 17 points to lead all scores. Going baseline against Griner. Reversal blocked. Tipped out, controlled by the Mercury in January. January skip pass. Bonner. They've gotten away with the travel, and they got rough and cracked for the violation. I think Bonner shuffled side to side and should have whistled for the travel.
Yeah, initially she picked up that foot right here on the catch. She did 2 steps before the ball hit the ground on the drive.
Yeah, they correct themselves. Should be 2 free throws for Bonner. Rob does not appreciate the call. They thought it was on the ground before the attempt to shoot.
Well, the rule was she had already gathered for the shot, and that's when the contact was made after the gather, which would make that a concise play in terms of what the rules state. But right here, giddy up on the shot. I'm not sure if she had completely gathered, but the ball came undone, so I'm not sure on that. But she was on her way to gather it, but hadn't quite done that.
Bonner's into double figures now with 10 points. Makes the free throws. Leads back up to 4. Largest lead was only 7 for Phoenix. For the Mystics, it was 4. A tough step back from Tolliver for 2. And like you said, no matter if she's hot or not, it doesn't matter. She's going to keep on shooting and knocks it down.
Got Brittany Griner in a pick and roll situation and forced that switch. And that's how she was able to get that shot off.
January, quick swing back to Little, not on the shot clock. Bonner going right, picked up her dribble. Good defense by Ruff and Pratt. Griner spinning, trying to pass it. Does get the shot off just in time, but it was short.
I thought it hit underneath the backboard.
Oh, great pass. Wow, to Sanders. Tie ball game, 43 apiece. Sanders glides in. She's got 6. January thinking 3. Now download Griner, 10 on the shot clock. They're going to just bait her into shooting the 3, and it doesn't matter. She's too easy.
Yeah, but that's the problem with having a 2-man game on that side with Griner and having 3-point shooters on the outside like Breon January.
Tolliver answers. Bangs in another 3. Tied up at 46 apiece. Tolliver up to 9 points. January trying to answer. Bonner. Oh, they got a whistle. Another foul as Bonner goes to the line to shoot a pair. So Christy Tolliver's starting to heat up. They need that oven mitt.
Yeah, this is the one for Christy Tolliver right there. Just forcing action, making the defense decide how they're going to play it. And for Tolliver, you've got to play screening actions over the top and contest shots on her. But the defense, they looked like they weren't communicating properly, and no one got out. If you're going to switch out, if you're going to hard hedge, somebody has to do something, or Tolliver will make you pay over and over again.
So Bonner, another free throw, makes it 11 points and counting, make it 12. And like you said, that free throw shooting's going to really be key. 11 of 11. Mercury have not missed a 1. Mystics 9 of 10. 2-point lead for Phoenix. Tolliver, as Elena went backdoor, turnaround jumper, no, and Griner with her 5th rebound. Front court comes Phoenix. Taurasi still trying to get going. That'll do it. Cut through the defense, and Mike Tebow wants a timeout. 4:32 left here, 3rd quarter. Taurasi scores to give the Mercury a 4-point lead over the Mystics. We're trying to get things going with Sanders down low. 4.5 left here, 3rd quarter, as you see That's impressive that 3 players average over 30 minutes a game.
Yeah, they play well together, clicking on all cylinders. And like we said earlier, Bonner missed last season after the birth of her 2 twins with Candace Dupree. And, you know, to come back and be a pro and be a mom, you know, I spoke with the head coach for Phoenix, Sandy Brondello, as Washington turns it over again, and it's just a family atmosphere there. A lot of moms. Sandy Brondello has 2 of her own. They have a family room in Phoenix.
Speaking of Bonner, goes baseline and scores. She's got 14 points.
Now, Bonner has always been slight of build, but she had twins and right back in great shape. Kudos to her.
6 points this quarter for Bonner, and the Mystics. After Tolliver hit a 3, you were thinking maybe that would spark their 3-point shooting. Nope, as Hill can't get it to go down. But that one goes down for Turner. That's a 3. And the lead is pumped up to 9, largest of the night for Phoenix.
Yeah, Turner, a 29% shooter from 3, but all Phoenix's guards can knock in the 3-point shot.
9-zip run for the Mercury. 10 on the shot clock for Elena Deladon and the Mystics. Now Hill, is that continuation? No, it's not. Uh-oh. Careful. As coach is not too pleased with the non-continuation call.
Well, let's see, right here, Taylor Hill gets it, turns the corner. Turner makes contact there, but she had already gathered for the shot. She had already, right here, gathered for the shot.
Right.
Yeah, so Coach Sivo's right on that. She picked up the ball and gathered, got in shooting motion, and the whistle came, the shot went up and in.
Shot clock is at 12, down to Deladon. 17 points, now to Hill. 7 on the shot clock. Hill going left. Pull-up jumper, and she got fouled by Turner. As the Mystics go back to the free throw line to shoot 2. Taylor Hill does a great job drawing the foul.
This right here, she just said, you know, she's not 100% is what she told us at halftime, but she's working on getting better every time, and a lot of contact there by Turner on the shot.
That's why it's so hard to be an official, because on obvious fouls like that, it's like they didn't do anything. You say,
right,
come on. Oh, that was a clear foul. So Hill made the first, one more coming. Mystics 10 of 11 as a team from the free throw line. Got them both. Leads now to 7.
Phoenix is on a 2-game winning streak and 4-game road trip, longest of their season this year. Trying to get another road win. They, like you said, they've been so strong on the road.
Tough shot, no good from Bonner. Deladon will gather and push it. Thomas is in there with Ruff and Pratt, Tolliver, and Hill. Under 3 to play third quarter.
UCLA cut there, the back screen by Deladon to free Tolliver up top.
Hill backpedaling, 6 on the shot clock. Jumper is good from Taylor Hill. Off the bench with 11.
Well, she has just been outstanding. You know, really gaining traction day by day. Getting that leg stronger from that ACL surgery last year.
Good fake by Mitchell, but she can't finish on the jumper. Mystics trail by as many as 9. Now a chance to cut it to 2 with this 3 from Elena Deladon. For 3, and the Phoenix Mercury want a timeout. I think they're going to review that to see if it was indeed a 3. But Deladon hits a 3. You got Taylor Hill hitting 2s. And right now the Mystics with a 2-point deficit on a 7-zip run. Were her feet behind the line? Nope. That should be a 2.
Yep, that right foot came ahead of the line. The ball fake was there. Had she released it initially, it would have been a 3. She was trying to get a little off balance there. Took that one step over the line. But still, the degree of difficulty on a shot like that where you're leaning forward is already tough. I'm sure she'll take 2 or 3 just because of the degree of difficulty. And you see they took the point off there for 2.
So Deladon right now 19 points and 9 rebounds. So she's coming up on a double-double for Deladon. Basically right at her average, but you know, you think by the end of the season her numbers are going to be 23, 24 points a game. Just the way she is really starting to find her groove offensively.
And she's averaged 24 points over the last 6 games. Second in scoring with those 24 points.
Because remember that one game where she left early because she was sick?
Yeah.
So she only played like 3 minutes?
Yeah.
And that kills, not that she cares, but your average takes a hit.
Right. And she missed 4 games earlier on this season with an illness. And one of those games was the game at Phoenix. So Sandy Bardella told me before the game, she said, you know, sometimes, you know, you might want to like understand a little bit more about everyone else on the team when you see them put up 103 without Cloud and Deladon on the floor. So they got to see the depth of Washington's bench in that game as well.
Out of the timeout, 55-52, and they got too much from Thomas behind Griner. Curry's going to check back in for TRP. Sideline for the Mercury with Bonner, Mitchell, Griner, Turner, and Little. Phoenix is 5.
A little pin down here for Leilani Mitchell.
Really trying to get Griner going. Griner's got 17 points. Hard to stop.
Yeah, you got to bring that double right away. But then again, you know, you don't want to come off the 3-point line defensively. So that's what Sandy Bardella said was why they shot the 3 so well, because of all the attention Griner draws.
Thomas! Bonner tried to pull the chair. It didn't matter. She gets the left-hander to go. 6 off the bench for Crystal Thomas. Turner, another 3. Nope. Thomas grabs the board, finds the outlet, woman in Tolliver. We approach 1 minute left here. Third quarter.
Give it back to Crystal.
Taylor, bad pass, turned over, anticipated by Turner. The distance, missed the layup, but Bonner got the rebound. And Phoenix can control.
Well, that's what Taylor Hill said. Offensively, they were a bit stagnant. There was nobody off the ball to pass to. Bonner gets another 3 to go.
It's a killer 3 after that missed layup. Second chance points. Leads back up to 6. We always talk about it, those little things.
Right.
Entry passes. Got to be crisp.
And you have to move without the ball, right? You got to let the ball find you.
Deladon throws it up. Nope. And it is batted around. Who's got it? Phoenix does. Shot clock is off. They can hold for 1. With 13 seconds left, third quarter. Griner going left, swooping in and off the window. Griner. 19 points. Mystics of time, though, for a shot here. 3 seconds. Tolliver, the runner. And that'll do it. In the third quarter. There's Brittany Griner. Tough, strong moves down low. 19 points, 5 boards. Mercury with an 8-point lead as we head to the 4th. Take the Mystics with you wherever you are. Watch live Mystics games on Monumental Sports Network's iOS or Android mobile apps as we start the 4th quarter with Christy Winter-Scott, Frank Hanran, 62-54. Mercury with an 8-point lead. Brittany Griner's got 19 points. Awana Bonner's got 17 to lead Phoenix. There's Griner. Closed out that third quarter with a slew of moves. Tries to keep it going. That one runs long. Mystics with Tolliver. Deladon's got 19. Curry, Hill, and Hawkins. Curry, the distance. The finger roll doesn't go down. Got to play some D. Oh, Turner got the speed, the step, and the score to give Phoenix their largest lead of the night at 10.
But that's the kind of attack that Mo Curry did on the last possession for Washington that they need. Phoenix wants to push tempo whenever they can.
Taylor Hill a 3, short. And the 3 ball continues to be Achilles heel tonight for the Mystics. 3 of 18. Right, Sarasi right wing. Trying to get Griner again down low. Guarded by Hawkins, going one-on-one, draws the double. Good defense by Tiana. Going straight up. Front court, Deladon. Cut off, jump pass. Tolliver.
Shoot that, Christie.
Deep two. Short.
See, there's no off-ball movement for Washington on the weak side, so they're not even available for the second chance opportunities, where they get 27% of their rebounds come on the offensive side, as Ozzy tried to do a military crawl there to get the loose basketball, which is pretty funny to see. But right here in transition, a little bump by Hawkins and the foul.
8:25 left, fourth quarter. Phoenix up by 10. Bonner making 13. Joanna Bonner, 20 points. 2 of 4 from three-point range.
In the second half, Phoenix has found their three-point range. Washington, on the other hand, has not. And both of these teams lighted up from three on the season, shooting 36%.
Tolliver. Hawkins kick out. Taylor Hill, 3 on the shot clock. Got it poked away. 10th turnover by the Mystics tonight. Got to start getting some stops here. Trailing by 13. Taurasi trying to take Mo Curry off the dribble. Now switched out Deladon. 10 on the shot clock. Taurasi, nifty entry to Little, and they get Curry from behind. Possession for the Mercury. Shot clock at 14.
Joanna Bonner is just so tough. 31% shooter from range, and just at 6'4" can just knock threes down consistently. 27 career double-doubles for Bonner. And just such a tough match at 6'4". Her speed and fleet of foot. Getting to the basket. Quick releases as well, and a legal screen there.
Offensive foul called on Griner. So a chance for the Mystics to get something going here after that turnover. Yeah, they need a spark or something right now, because
you got to put the ball in the hands of Tolliver or Deladon or Cloud.
There's Sasha Cloud. Jumps out of the offense with a layup, 67-56. Cloud with 5 points, 3 assists. They double Bonner. They kick it out. Griner. Good jump pass. Little in and out. Hawkins tried to save it. Look out, everybody's getting on the deck. The Mystics come away with it. Deladon, front court. Big 3 for Hawkins. Big 2 for Hawkins. That's short. Batted though right to her. Layup for Tiana is good. And the lead is down to 9.
Just the extra hustle plays. Curry saved the play and the possession. As Hawkins tried to beat it off someone's shoe, but it didn't happen for her.
Oh, Taurasi way off the mark. That was forced a bit. Shot clock not reset. 5 on the shot clock. Bonner again. That's way off the mark. Deladon, good box out. We just said we needed a spark, and right now you can feel the Mystics got the spark going. Deladon! It's a foot on fire. 67-61. Run for the Mystics. Courtesy of Deladon knocking it down. She's got 22 and 11. 7-set run. And the Mystics are right back in this ball game quickly. Only down by 6. With 6:16 left. You're watching Mystics Hoops on Monumental Sports Network. Double-double for Elena Deladon. 22 points, 11 rebounds. Just hit a big 3 to cut this lead down to 6 with just over 6 minutes left, fourth quarter. Mystics trying to make it 5 in a row. That's going to be tough when Griner scores +1. 21 and counting for Brittany Griner.
I mean, you see Tiana Hawkins is doing everything that she possibly can physically to get in the way of Brittany Griner and trying to disrupt her shot. Trying to create some space. Griner just too much to handle it. And you've got to jump to baseline side. Now, the time to jump to baseline side as a post defender is when that ball is on the way to the post. So you have to turn them back in to the help side. But if you let her catch it now you've already given up that baseline, and that's why she got the foul on that one. You just got to overplay on baseline before she catches it.
Just like that, the lead is 9. Hawkins, a big three! Tiana Hawkins with some big moments off the bench. That's what we have been accustomed to. And just like that, it's back down to 6.
Tiana Hawkins, another player for Washington who has picked up the pace in terms of her three-point percentage efficiency this year.
Bonner, way out top, dribble drive, pull-up jumper. The roll has been kind to DeWanna Bonner tonight.
It was a collective oh no from the crowd as it dropped through after hanging in the air, which seemed like 10 seconds, and then dropped through the basket. My goodness. There's just so many weapons for Phoenix. Coming in with a 2-game win streak as Mo Curry gives Taurasi a little bump on the cut away from the ball.
After the turnover.
Just way up in the air on that bounce in by DeWanna Bonner.
11 turnovers tonight for the Mystics, only 6 for Phoenix. Griner, got her own rebound. They can reset it here. 10 on the shot clock for Taurasi. Finding Little on the backdoor cut, and she lost it out of bounds. And then she's really down. Yeah, I hope she's okay.
Oh, and she's holding her knee, and you never like to see that on any kind of play. There's Griner on the miss. Save the possession. And Sancho Little right here. Ooh.
Uh-oh. 4:55 left. They've called a timeout. That's just
that didn't look
Sancho
right.
Little is down in a heap. 20-second timeout. Yeah, from the looks of that and the way she's not really moving right now, it's.
Well, she's still holding on to that knee, and that's just tough to watch.
So Phoenix with an 8-point lead as leg just buckled in her left knee. So she is still down, and
just those non-impact, with other player kinds of things, it's just an awkward landing, and her knee just went in an awkward position. That's just really awful.
Yeah. I mean, the worst case, well, let's think best case, I'm thinking is just kind of stunned her for the second and her knee, jammed up. But the fact that she's not putting any weight on it right now, it's not a good sign. But hopefully she'll be okay.
Her 14th season in the WNBA, the best in the business in terms of her defensive prowess. 3-time leader in the WNBA in steals. The only other player to do that was Tamika Catching. So one of the best on the defensive end. It's just really tough to see her getting off the court here.
So with just under 5 minutes to play, it is Mystics ball, down by 8. And just moments ago, you felt like they were starting to get over the hump. Let's see if they can make a push here in the final 5 with the best team record-wise in the league in town in Phoenix at 12-5. Mystics at 10-5, trying to run that winning streak to 5. Curry picks up her dribble, swings it Tolliver. 13 on the shot clock. Gets a high screen from Deladon. They switch out. Now Tolliver swings it. Mo Curry one-on-one with Griner. Got the distance with the left hand. No. Taurasi to Bonner. And she says, let's slow it up.
Griner taking her time getting up the court, and her gait looks a little disrupted as well, a little limp. After a hard fall on the other side.
Griner draws a triple team. Turner finds Little wide open underneath. Good recovery from Hawkins, but too late as Little scores. And the lead is back to 10.
It's a 36-24 advantage in paint points, and a lot of that is due to Griner, but a lot of that is due to finding other players when Griner draws coverage.
Deladon going one-on-one with Little. 22 for Deladon. Make it 24. Turnaround jumper. So we're under 4 to play, fourth quarter.
Easy money on the turnaround jump shot. Now, 5 of the last 7 games, Deladon has scored over 20 points for Washington, really gaining in terms of her rhythm.
And there's just not much you can do right now as Griner continues to fill up the book.
I know once she gets it, it's tough, but now how about the guards give a little more pressure on the pass coming in and not making it so easy for that ball to go inside. And they can't make a play if they can't see it.
Rossi got whistled for the bump down low.
There's Deladon right here sizing up the defense. And Camille Little right there could do nothing but just put her hands up, and that's what Deladon can do at 6'5", just turn and rise and fire and shoot it right over top of it.
Shot clock is at 8 for Deladon. Again, guarded by Little. Oh, nice pass to Curry down low, and she blew the layup. Got it back. Shot blocked. No foul call. Curry would love that one back.
Just a nice cut, but those are the kinds of off-ball cuts that Washington needs.
Under 3 to play. 10-point deficit for the home team. They whip it around. Bonner got the step. Tough one. Nope. Got a push. Here comes Deladon, front court. Finds Curry on the backdoor cut. No whistle again. They let him play. Crowd wanted to foul. Mystics. Curry's got to get back. It's 5-on-4. Bonner traveled. Finally, they whistle side to side. With 2:35 left. Phoenix holding on to a 10-point lead over the Mystics. Crowd wanted a foul here, but no whistle. Brittany Griner's got 24 points to lead the Phoenix Mercury as she fell down hard there. For a second, that was not a good sight to see if you're a Phoenix fan, but she gets right back on the horse and gets it done on the other end.
She's just so tough to stop, especially tonight, with her 24 points and 7 boards. And Washington still unable to connect offensively, and that's when you dial it up on defense. And you've got to communicate, and hard trapping here on Taurasi.
12 on the shot clock. Griner, skip, Turner. 3 runs long. Still a little time here. With 2 minutes left. Cloud dribble drive, kick out. Hill back to Cloud, 15 on the shot clock. Tasha Cloud with a humongous three to cut the lead to 7. With just under 2 to play, fourth quarter.
Now the Mystics need consecutive stops on this side. And they did a good job last time of being disruptive, trying to trap off of Taurasi up top, trying to get the ball out of her hands.
Taurasi struggling so far tonight. And Griner with the miss. And again, a great opportunity here for the Mystics. Deladon, the distance plus 1! And can cut the lead even further. With the free throw coming up.
It was going to be a fight to the finish, and right now, Elena Deladon putting the ball on the deck and getting right to the rim with contact plus 1.
26 and counting for Deladon. As a team, 12 of 13 from the free throw line. And just like that, it's a 4-point game with 1:21 left. Bonner top circle. Gets a screen from Griner. Bonner, tough one. They call the foul on Hawkins. And free throws coming up. Hawkins can't believe it. Let's take another look.
Take a look at Hawkins right here. Meeting Bonner right there, and just got a bump, but she was not square with the ball handler and made contact with the ball handler, and that's what the call was, a block on the floor.
It's a big missed free throw, though. First as a team for the Mercury. Both teams identical from the free throw line at 12 and 13. One more coming for Bonner. Makes one of two. Lead is at 5. As we approach 1 minute left here. Cloud trying to take Taurasi. And goes! Tasha Cloud with the big-time move, and it's down to 3 with under a minute to play. Cloud with a tremendous lay-in. Shannon defense. 12 on the shot clock for Phoenix.
Two former Olympians in Rio. Matched up there, Deladon and Taurasi.
Bonner with 3 on the shot clock. 2 on the shot clock. At the buzzer, Turner with a killer 3. And it's a 6-point lead, and looks like Little also is having issues down low with her knee. We know Sancho Little's not coming back after suffering a knee injury just minutes ago.
Here's Cloud trying to make a bounce pass inside. Griner wasn't playing up on her, so she pulled it up. And then right here, little in and out dribble, crossover, got by Taurasi, and then got the reverse with Griner in her wake behind her. And then a little skip pass. Yvonne Turner knocked in the 3, and that was very critical for their survival, and they're continuing their win streak, which sits at 6 on the road.
So you're down by 6 right now with 36.3 seconds left. Quick 2 threes. What would you draw?
I think you might have to look for a 3. I know Washington hasn't been hitting them today. 6 of 22 for 27%, but Tolliver can knock them down in clutch situations. So can Deladon, as we all well know.
Hill gets it to Cloud. Thinking 3, now dribbles inside. Turned over. Not what you want. You want to get something at the rim at least. And Mystic's got to go full court and foul right away, as you can hear the coaching staff saying, get up, get up.
Just right here, they were looking for Tolliver drifting to the corner. She just stopped going. It looked like she thought the ball was going to meet her a little earlier than it actually did.
22nd timeout called by Phoenix. 80-74, Mercury up by 6. So you got to foul, or actually you go for the steal or foul right away if you can't get the steal. Where's the Mike Tebow saying foul right away?
This is a team in Phoenix that has been purpose-driven. They were out at Indiana last night. Back-to-back right here playing against a tough Washington team. Had to grind out a 3-point win at the buzzer against New York.
January's in there at inbound, guarded by Deladon. January gets it into Taurasi. That's who they want. And quickly, Hill fouls Taurasi. 96%
Man.
free throw shooter.
She is just the best there is. I mean, when you talk about professional basketball players, men or women, you have to speak of Diana Taurasi and her dominance.
First free throw's good, and despite her poor shooting tonight, 2 of 13 from the field, she's got 6 points, 9 assists, 0 turnovers, and 6 rebounds.
And the WNBA's all-time leading scorer with over 8,000 points, the only WNBA player ever to mark over 8,000 points. I mean, we're just watching someone who is just spectacular.
30 seconds left here, Mystics need a quick 3, and they got a foul, and Mercury can actually miss some free throws. Phoenix 15 of 16 from the line. Now Cloud gets it, gotta go quickly. Finds Tolliver, Griner's out on her, Deladon. They have to force something here. Dribble drive, will miss the layup. Ah, it's too wide open. And then with 19.7 seconds, got a foul. Those are those ones.
Fourth double-double, though, for Elena Deladon after the heroics against New York with 0.6 seconds to go in that game. Hit a clutch 3 to win that one. But a 27-point performance by her. 10 of 20 from the floor. 13 boards.
Turner makes the first free throw. And as a team now 16 of 17 from the free throw line. Ten-point lead for Phoenix. Cloud, Hill. Missed that layup, and that should do it. Phoenix just has got to get it over the timeline.
3 layups there in the last little bit of the game for Washington.
So the Mercury run that winning streak on the road to 7 games. Mystics 4-game overall winning streak comes to a close. Now 10-6. Phoenix improves to 13-5.
It was a hard fight by both teams, and I thought in the second half, Phoenix did a good job of getting the ball inside the painted area. 38-30 advantage on paint points. So +8 in the paint on a +10 win. So I think that pretty much told the story in that regard. But